Hey y'all, hey, Amanda here. I went to the Baltimore Vintage Expo this weekend and I got 5 items, so let's go over them. The first item I got was this robe. I've been looking for new robes. I don't really love the ones I have. I've been looking for a lighter one and a heavier one, so I'm still on the search for a heavier one, and I don't know that I'd buy a secondhand heavier one, to be honest, because I just feel like there's probably sweat and grossness in there, but I got the lighter one secondhand, and the brand is California Dynasty. It's just like a really silky, I think it's synthetic, but super, super soft and silky robe. I loved the design and it's really pretty and I love this. So I'm really glad I found an item that I was actually looking for. I probably have like 10 or so different windows open on my phone right now with robes. I just don't know how to narrow them down. It's hard to buy something like that, not seeing it in person, because everyone has a different preference and things they're looking for, but I do love this one. And I forgot to mention, this particular vendor did not have branding on their tag, so I'm not sure who I bought this one from. Next item is this very, very sweet hand embroidered sweater. It actually has a lining too, which is really nice. I don't see this very much in the vintage pieces I come across. It is so cute. I actually love it with this outfit. If I leave the house, I'm wearing this together. And this is from T Street Vintage, if you'd like to check them out. I will say, while this booth had an excellent curation, a lot of the items in this booth were very expensive, the sweater included. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Everything in this booth was really, really, really nice and high quality. So if you don't want to do any digging whatsoever, this is probably a great vendor to check out. There are a lot of really nice coats too. But that's the sweater. I really love it. It's so cute. So I actually bought 2 sweet little floral old lady sweaters, and this is the second one. Also very cute. This one has some clips up top, so you can clip it like that if you want. I'll probably just usually leave it open, and I actually think this looks good with this outfit too, so that's pretty cool. And I like how both of them had sleeves that didn't go quite all the way to the wrist, because I like having that space personally, unless I'm like really dressing to be super cozy. I like it for a cardigan, for watches and bracelets and things. But yeah, this one's also really cute. I love it. I also got a coat from this vendor, which I'll show you in just a second, but I cannot find any tags with any sort of indication of what their vendor name is. So unfortunately, I can't list this one either. If I can find names in my Venmo after I record this, I will list them in the description bar, but otherwise, sorry guys. But yeah, look at the colors. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I don't think I mentioned, but the first sweater, the label says George Company, and the second sweater, the label says Folly Fashions. Those are the brands. So here's the coat I also bought from that vendor. It is so freaking adorable. Look at this color. This color is amazing. The label says Burger Schwartz of Toronto. It buttons and closes perfectly, which is something I tend to have an issue being short with a big ass. Proportions usually just aren't made for me. And look at the detail on the pockets. First of all, these like little mother of pearl buttons, but like the fold over flap, there's not like a hidden pocket in there, but it just looks really cool. It's so beautiful. It's lined really nicely. This coat had 0 flaws. I tried on several coats, even though I really don't need more coats. And I tried on a really beautiful blue plaid one too. It was like a hole. It was coming apart at the seam. I'm not trying to do any work. And I really was not looking to buy more coats, but this was only $50. And because I bought 2 items, she gave it to me for $40, which is even better. It also comes with a belt. Highly doubt I'll be using the belt. I'll probably just tuck this away. But it's nice that it's there in case I want to wear this coat as the outfit. I could cinch my waist, but I usually am just wearing a coat as a coat because I don't do that many outdoor activities. I love it. The buttons are amazing. They're all sewn on really well. Like, there's a lot of construction between this button and this coat. It's really nice. I'm just obsessed with how well made this is. It's beautiful and the price was absolutely perfect. Here's the last item I bought, and it's so cute. This actually still had the original tags on it. The brand is Morada, I guess is how you pronounce it. It is so beautiful. The bow detail, all the pearls, it's absolutely amazing. I'm not sure how something like this has held up so well over time, but it is just gorgeous. It does have shoulder pads. I'm probably gonna cut those out. It is longer if I wanted to wear it like with jeans and then just have this part scrunched, but I'm more of a skirts kind of gal most of the time, and I think it actually looks really good with this skirt. I don't know what I was thinking when I got dressed very quickly this morning, but everything has worked with all the items in this particular video, so very happy about that. But it's just so beautiful. Absolutely love it. Now they gave me a sticker for Charlie's Vintage Clothes, but I think this was two friends vendoring together, and I think this might be from the other friend, so I'm going to take it off and then tell you what that label says. But Charlie's Vintage Clothes actually had a lot of really, really nice coats too, so if you're searching for a high quality vintage coat, a lot of really good options here. Okay, so I was right. The actual vendor I bought this from was Colby's Clothesmobile.com, and there was a whole bunch of fun stuff she had in like an actual like delivery van that was outfitted with racks to become like a vintage van, which was really cool. So that was the final item, and that was everything I bought at the Baltimore Vintage Expo. I think that it's held twice a year. I want to say there's one in the spring and one in the fall, and it's just a really cool event. Plans to be there a long time. There are so many vendors. We did not even get to look through all of the booths just because our one friend had to be home at a certain time, but it is such a fun event. You can follow them on Instagram. I don't know if they're on TikTok, but really good follow. And also follow Vintage Palooza if you haven't. That's a good one for vintage clothing in Baltimore as well. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later.